Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Order of Nine Angels, our weekly, long-running D&D campaign featuring our intrepid heroes, the Crimson Dirks. Welcome back. I seem to have lost the power of speech. Apologies for that. With me today we have Kevin, Ryan, Chris, and Jamie. We have no Aidan this week. I will leave it at that. Although the chat earlier was most entertaining. This is the bit where I normally hand over to one of our players and ask one of them to see if they can give us a recap of what has gone before. Our usual recapper wasn't here last week, but he did watch the video back, so he could still actually give us a recap if he wants. Anyone else fancy it? I will take that resounding silence as a take it away, Kev.
Okay, well, fortunately, the recap was pretty straightforward because it was a long drawn-out skirmish with some very supercharged Bodaks. They had some very nasty auras around them, plus when they died, they seemed to spawn some slightly weaker but other undead creatures around in their place, so was quite nasty. You're all a bit taken back, missed a level 8 disintegrate. Our lovely pet cat shot itself in his other paw. Pontos had fun in them, just hitting things until he dropped. And then he activated his Chumbawamba subroutine and got back up, hit things, fell back down. Then someone healed him and got back up, and he hit things. Quellark also joined in with some divine justice, and at the end, everyone is a bit battered, a bit bruised, but we managed to remove the corrupted creatures from that tomb.
Indeed you did. Thank you for that. If you do not have inspiration, you do now. But if you already had inspiration, then you may choose another player to gift it to.
I didn't, so I do now.
Huzzah! Extra medication for all. So, the party... Ryan, would you mind rolling a d4?
Oh, God.
Yes. Spy.
Excellent. So, if I recall... oh, wait. Oh, that's fine. I've just realised I asked the wrong person to roll the dice. So, however, somebody needed to. So, Boster, the heroic feline... I've forgotten the name of the species.
Tabaxi.
The Tabaxi ranger was stabilized by Pontos, but when you stabilize somebody, they regain 1 hit point after... Well, in this case, we can choose between either 2 or 3 hours. Which would you prefer?
I think we'll go with 2 hours while the rest of us are just patching themselves up.
Yeah. Let's make it 2 hours. Otherwise, that's 3 hours that Boster is down.
I was looting the area and his buddies. Well, Boster was sorting himself out.
Yeah. So I'm going to say, and I didn't tidy up my dead last week, but I'm going to say that the Bodaks and Ghasts all melted away, leaving a sheen of foul-smelling ichor across the surfaces on which they met their final demise. You are in the presence of 3 broken sarcophagi, which you were going to take a look inside of and find what exciting stuff you could get your Grubby mitts on.
Yes.
Um,
Grubby, but well manicured and probably gem-laced gloves that I'm looking with.
So, what do you open? What do you open it with? Who's going first? Do you feel lucky, punk?
Right, I'll open the first one. I'm going to check for traps before I do. Excuse me.
Okay, give me a... it's a perception roll looking for traps, isn't it? There's no specific skill for check trapping.
So, just perception. I am quite perceptive, I think. Standard.
Which is funny considering it's a wisdom-based skill.
Go on.
It's not Kararook's forte, is it? However, he does have...
I rolled it. And reliable talent.
Nothing seems to be popping up. Can you have another go?
Perception.
Hmm.
Submit. No.
Oh,
Standard.
okay.
Yep.
Oh, we hadn't done it yet. Okay.
Nothing happened.
What the hell?
Yep, nothing's coming up. Let me see.
So I am
Yeah,
not
I've
seeing
got it
anything
from my
in the
character sheet
sandbox.
instead.
Yeah, give that a go.
Go on, Kyrick, open up. Just waiting for it to open up. Excuse me. Try again. Perception. Ain't playing ball.
Oh, user error, I
Something
reckon.
went on fire there.
I think that was Yorl farting in your general direction.
Does it smell of roses?
If my disintegrate would work.
Refresh my screen.
I don't think it's your screen. It's well.
I have
here
just
we go.
I just thought I would see whether it would work if I did it, and it would work, and it did work if I did it. Oh, there we go. So maybe it's just a very delayed reaction, not sure.
Okay, 22 then.
So... Oh, okay, apparently... So reliable talent. Does he have proficiency in perception? He does. What does reliable talent affect?
Reliable talent is any skill you're proficient in, means the worst you can roll is a 10.
Ah, okay, that only kicks in if you roll under 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you can take either the one that I rolled for you, or the one you rolled for yourself, whichever you prefer. It seems like a silly question,
Oh,
really.
take
But
me 22, please.
okay, I wonder why. You you look inside.
I don't see the one you rolled.
You don't? Does anyone else?
I can see a 22 and a 15.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think you're having some kind of technical troubles there, Chris. Is your browser up? Is your browser up to date?
It's the most amazing browser you can find.
Which one?
Let me move over to on Chrome.
Yeah, Chrome normally works
Let me
best
move
for
to Edge.
Roll20. Edge is the next best thing. But anyway, hopefully it will
I'll go
start
try
working
Edge,
in a minute.
but 20.
Anyway, 22. Kararook looks carefully into the shattered sarcophagus and sees a multitude of objects within. He does not see any traps.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna. What do I see? I'm going to open it.
Okay.
Those open because these buttocks of it.
Well, they Pontos cracked one of them, and then they all just kind of burst open. So they are open. Not necessarily. It's not like their lids have been carefully taken off, but they are, cracked open, and you can see inside. So in this top sarcophagi that you have opened, on the top is the the image of a gaunt-looking young man, hollow-cheeked, and he has a foreboding, if not actually evil, facial expression. So, and there are some rather unpleasant-looking runes carved on the outside. Give us a quick Arcana.
Give me a second, I'm just launching the game again. Someone else can give it. Come on, load up. Oh, it's loading. Come on. There we go. Sorry.
Right. So I managed to get one in. So that was an 11 for Arcana. The runes hurt your eyes to look at. You're not really sure what they're from. It appears to be some kind of ancient magical warding. You can't tell what it was supposed to do. Inside this sarcophagus, you can see it's cracked open. There is a tarnished silver crown. There is also a collection of jeweled burial masks.
Ooh.
Collection of jeweled.
How much?
Jeweled burial masks. So they're kind of like death masks, I suppose.
Yep.
Decorated with various jewels. Kararuk is probably quite good at appraising things, isn't he? And I don't think there is an appraise skill in 5e, is there? No, there isn't. There are 3 burial masks, which might form... I lie. There is 1 burial mask. Apologies. I am looking at a list of things, and not all of them are in the same place, you stupid boy. So, there is a single jeweled burial mask and a tarnished silver crown in there. The burial mask, you estimate, based on the value of the gems alone, is probably about 2,500 gold pieces.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, the face on this burial mask is quite similar to the one on the outside. The tarnished silver crown, it's heavy and quite crude. It's clearly made out of quite pure silver. Yeah, it
While Kararuk is starting to do this, I'm going to pull a wand from my sort of pouch to my hip, and I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to use one of the charges of my wand of magic detection.
Cool.
Just to make sure if anything pings or anything like that. So for the next 10 minutes, I've kind of got a.
So detect magic will make... I forget exactly how it works, so I'm just going to very quickly pull it up, unless you've got it to hand, in which case please drop it in the chat.
Basically, 30-foot radius from him. Anything magical pings up or sort of is visible to him unless they're shielded behind surfaces, things like that.
Okay. The crown, the tarnished silver crown, is magical. Full shoulder.
Okay. Kararuk, I'd be careful with that. If you check everything else out first, I can then find out what all of this is in one go.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. But I quite like the look of that crown. I think it's fit in my head quite nicely. King Kararuk.
It does look like it would fit.
Alright, so I'm going to the next one. Going to try and open it as well.
Okay.
Do you want another perception check?
Let's have another
See if
perception
it
check.
works. So, boink, doink, doink.
Huzzah!
Faster.
Oh, 14. Okay. You look inside. There is a small treasure chest. And there is a signet ring.
Let's take the treasure chest out and the signet ring. I'm going to put the signet ring by the crown and I'm going to open the treasure chest. Checking for
Okay.
traps first.
Okay, let's have your check for traps. Okay, Carrick does not detect any traps.
Yeah, I'm slamming it open.
Okay, so as you open this this rather corroded treasure chest, where's my fireball template? As you open it, a clever mechanism sticks two needles into the palms of your hands, one on each side. Give us a con save.
Constitution. I'm gonna guess I'm looking for a really good number here.
The higher the better.
That's quite high.
That is quite high. Okay, so you are going to take 2d4 points of poison damage. Only 3, so you take 3 points of damage.
I'm alright with that.
You do not have the poisoned condition. You remain conscious and you are not dying. So bonus.
Yeah.
Presumably, presumably the having been buried for so long, the venom may have, or the poison may have lost some of its efficacy. It makes you feel rather nauseous, but other than that, it is an interesting quirk of the treasure chest that rotating the lid back, if you lower the lid, then the needles are withdrawn into it. Now that you can see what it's doing with a well-hidden set of kind of gears and cogs which extend and withdraw the needles, you can see that there is in fact a little hidden switch which you can press, which disables it so that you can open it without injecting poison into yourself.
That's handy.
And you are aware of a place where you could put a small vial of poison, which would drip down onto the needles, so that you could. Yeah, it is a trapped poison needle treasure chest. It is probably quite valuable in and of itself. You estimate its value to be in the region of 1,000 gold pieces. This is just for the chest alone. It could be a horrible conversation piece. An assassin might like it, or yeah. Anyway, that's the chest itself.
It breaks the ice at naughty parties.
The chest contains rather a lot of heavily corroded foreign coins. You don't recognise the face on the coins. You don't recognise the currency. Deep doesn't recognise it either. He comes in and has a look. Based on the metal, assuming that these coins are, assuming that you can estimate a value for the metal that the coins are minted from, you reckon there's probably about 4,000 gold pieces worth of coin in the chest, or equivalent to value. It is a slightly different shade of metal to the gold coins that you are used to. Give us a quick intelligence check for Karuk, please.
Reliable.
John, just checking. Did the signet ring ping anything magical, or is it
It
just a
did.
ring?
Yes, the signet ring is
Oh.
magical.
Okay, just checking.
The reason it's a slightly different shade of gold is because this gold is purer than most gold that coins are minted out of. So
Happy days.
yeah, this is purer gold than usual. It is quite dirty though. You know, if you scrape it with your fingernail, you can see that it's a very shiny shade of gold underneath. You know, almost pure gold, more pure than most of the coinage in Faerun. But yeah, it's dirty, and it also is setting off Yorl's magic thingy.
The coins are magical as well.
The coins
Of course.
are to some extent magical.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let Euro have a look at them as well while I'm the third and final one.
There is also another jeweled burial mask resembling the face of the person on top of the middle thing. It is the cruel face of a bearded man, or the bearded face of a cruel man, or some combination of those words. He looks like a king, looks somewhat more regal than the person in this one. You detect a familial resemblance, as if perhaps they were father and son. But yeah, treasure chest about 1,000, burial mask about 2,500, about 4,000 gold pieces worth of gold coinage, although there are not necessarily 4,000 gold coins. You know, that is roughly what they are worth if you follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we got in that one. Also, what was your perception check for the... That was for checking for traps. There are inside this sarcophagus, there are 3 platinum studs which have jewels on them. They are attached to the inside of the sarcophagus. You are not sure what they are. You can you can have a look at them if you want. Give us it's either going
perception.
It's either going to be wisdom or intelligence, I think, or a related skill.
Let's go intelligence.
Yeah,
Intelligent.
Platinum, this is an upgrade from your old nails.
Blimey. Okay.
I know everything about these bad boys.
Yeah, so these 3 platinum studs have 3 different gemstones on them. One is a ruby, one is a sapphire, and one is an emerald. These are apparently buttons which one would push in a certain order in order to unlock something. You got a 30 on your intelligence check there.
Just 'cause that should give me a rough idea. I've seen this mechanism before, maybe.
Yeah. So you think that this is almost like a magical combination lock. You just have to push these 3 buttons in the right order, and it will unlock a hidden compartment somewhere else in the room.
Okay, I'm just going to say, Euro, have a look at these buttons, mate. Oh, they're definitely going to unlock something in this room, but I'm not sure which order. I'm just going to open this third and final one before I come back to it, unless you've got any ideas.
Well, looking around the room, can I do like a perception or something like that to see if I see anything in this room that would relate to the red, blue, and green?
You can certainly have a look around. Yeah, give us a perception check. Let's see what your all sees.
Okay. It's come from my screen. It's come up on yours.
Yeah, I see it. So we've got 18 there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I don't see anything, I don't see anything. But it's just like
Yeah.
before I go too far, I'm just looking around, see if I see any external hints.
Yeah, nothing immediately leaps out at you.
Okay, that's not a problem. Yeah, if we finish what you're doing first, Carrot, we'll go from there.
Alright, check interest for the last one.
14. That is Kararook's magic number today. Okay. You do not detect any traps in this tomb.
I'm going to open it up.
Okay. Inside you see a third jeweled burial mask. This one has a resemblance to the figure depicted on the top, which in this case is a female figure, a woman with long hair in ringlets, a hollow-cheeked sort of face, and a cold and disinterested expression, somewhat matching the other two. You think that this may possibly have been the Queen. Inside this sarcophagus there are a jeweled burial mask as previously vouchsafed. So the third jeweled burial mask, worth approximately the same as the others. There is also a kind of necklace, or what would you call it? It's like it's a chain like you might wear around your neck, but it is made from mummified hands decorated with jewels, kind of hanging from a chain that you might wear across your shoulders. So it is pretty horrible. A grisly sort of necklace, worth approximately 1,500 gold pieces based on the material value. If you try to sell it to somebody really evil, then they might like it a bit more. But yeah, it is unpleasant. There is also a silver chalice, which is a bit corroded on the outside, or rather, it's got kind of a patina of, corrosion is not the word I'm looking for, but it's kind of, it's a bit dirty on the outside. Patina, it's got a patina.
Tarnished.
It's tarnished. On the inside, you can see a black stain where it would have had some kind of liquid within it. It sets off Yorl's detect magic.
Cool. I'll set it down with the crown and the other bits and pieces that are magical, and say to Yorl, over to you. I'm going to catch up with Pontos and Portas and have a look, see what these buttons are.
Okay. Well, I'm going to sort of, using my mage hand, I'm going to transport everything up to over here out the way, because it takes 10 minutes every item to ritually cast identify.
Cool. Are you gonna do that first, or are you gonna do that after searching about?
I'm just going to be doing that because so Carol said over to me, so I'm going to do that while they're trying to work out these buttons and do their thing.
Okay, cool. So, what is Karok doing to work out how the buttons work?
I'm going to have a look around the room, especially around Coffer to see if there's any sort of clues or any hints of what the sort of sequence might be.
Let's have an investigation then.
Investigation. Think.
23, not too bad. That was a natural 19. Okay. So, you notice a correlation between the jewels on the burial masks and the colours of the jewels on the platinum studs. They appear to correspond. So, what did I say? It was emerald.
Ruby, sapphire, and emerald were the platinum, were the studs.
Sorry, which ones? Ruby, emerald, and
Ruby, sapphire, and emerald.
ruby, sapphire, and emerald. Okay. So you notice that the king's mask is inlaid with rubies. The queen's mask is inlaid with, or the female figure, probably the queen. Hers is inlaid with emeralds, and the young man's mask is inlaid with the sapphires, or sapphires.
Okay, so I'll go red, green, blue. I'll press them in that order.
Cool. So you go.
So king, queen, kid,
You go king, queen, and presumably prince.
child.
Yeah.
Yep.
You hear a click. So hold on, I'm going to place you here because you would be standing there because that's the middle one which has the studs in it. You hear a click almost directly behind you.
Okay, I'm going to look around.
So a compartment underneath the sacrificial altar has popped open. It was a cleverly concealed drawer under the top surface, and it is now slightly open, showing things inside.
Let's have a look and pull some things out.
Okay.
But I was trying to help.
Yes.
Loot.
I'll bring the muscle.
Cool.
Money, money, money.
So where are you going to stand, Pontus? Okay.
Holding hands.
So
Just hands.
Pontus and Kararuk are holding hands. Kararuk uses the other hand to pull the drawer up, open so that he can see what's inside. Can you both give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Dexterity saving throw.
What I'm fucking on.
Don't worry, it's not as if you guys are.
Oh, I can
badly
use luck,
injured.
right? I've got another roll on that.
So, Kararuk deftly avoids a poison dart to the throat.
Nasty.
Okay.
Sadly, Pontus gets it. So you are hit for 1d4 points of piercing damage as the dart embeds itself into your neck. And can we please have a Constitution saving throw? Wait a minute, you've already done one saving throw and you got hit. So I am just going to give you some poison damage. Okay. How disappointing! How incredibly disappointing. Oh.
I've got my ring, haven't I? So I don't hit. I'm immune, right?
Oh,
Okay, you take 1 point of damage then.
What is this? How do I get in such slow damage? I do more damage to myself.
It's because you're shit.
So, Pontos gets shot in the throat with a poison dart. He has poison resistance. It was only 1 point of poison damage. He only takes the piercing damage from having an arrow stuck in his neck. Do you even bother to pull it out?
it's cool piercing.
So, the drawer opens. Inside there is an object wrapped in some kind of filthy velvet wrap, which you may unwrap to see what is in it. There are a significant number of gems which appear to be really dirty. They look like they are blood-stained. There is a vial of black liquid. And there is
Okay.
also a gilded rune-carved dagger.
Ooh.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna
dagger,
bring.
Yorl is currently busy doing stuff, so she probably will know the magicicity of things at the moment. The magicicity. I've invented a word. It's not a very good word, but it's mine.
There are worse words.
Yeah. So yes, gilded rune-carved dagger, vial of black liquid, piles of blood-soaked gems. The gems, if they were a bit cleaner, you estimate to be worth about 6,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
This gilded rune-carved dagger is. It looks like it might be incredibly valuable to somebody who it might be a priceless artifact of an extinct kingdom. You reckon it's probably worth 5,000 gold pieces if it's worth anything. The vial of black liquid you will need to somehow identify. You still have a big rectangular thing wrapped in a velvet wrap.
Let's pull it out and open it up.
Okay, so what you unwrap is a leather-bound grimoire. It is made from kind of leather stitched artfully together, but there is definitely something off about it. In fact, you think there might be a flattened out face on the front cover, so it is probably made of human skin, or if not human skin, at least humanoid skin.
Ah, the Necronomicon. Excellent. Just what we needed.
Well, it's not the Necronomicon, but it is certainly certainly that in that vein.
Do I have any idea what it would be worth?
Well, you could open it and have a look inside.
I'll open it and I'll have a look inside.
Okay.
That's probably a bad move.
Give us a perception check.
My hands are shaking a little bit at the sheer volume of money that we've made.
Pontos, do you want to be the voice of reason to Calrix as you're standing next to him?
Just gonna whisper into his ear to egg him on.
Open it. Open it.
Perception. Come on.
Give us another 14. Yay! Okay.
It's a 14. Right.
So, a cleverly concealed poison needle mechanism snakes its way into the palm of your left hand as you open the page.
Could be worse. Could be glyphs of warding on these fucking things.
Could be better. Could be a fireball. That'd be alright.
Yeah, glyph of warding. Put any basically that's a trap spell that you put any spell effect you want onto it.
That'd be cool.
So, hold on. 1d4 piercing.
And
So, I'm really confused because a comment that Aidan just made. He's not in the chat, is he? He's not in the chat. How does he know what's going on?
Maybe he's listening. I don't know.
Live.
But how could he be?
Well, he could be just sitting there listening to us while he's waiting.
But how's he listening? Oh, it's because you put a picture in there. Okay, I got it. And you have some poison damage. Oh yeah, give us a con save. Why not?
oh, is that what we're waiting on? See, Constitution, be nice. 17.
17. are you don't get off completely, but the more unpleasant effects seem not to happen. So that is 6 points of damage, 3 piercing and 3 poison. This book has been cleverly made so that when you put the spine in one hand and open it up, a needle pops out of the back of the spine. There is a clever catch. The book itself, purely as a curiosity for somebody who really likes poisoning people, you know, it's probably worth at least 1,500 gold pieces just from that. But it is also deeply horrible and clearly contains spell runes.
Cool.
So you would have to study it further to work out what spells there are, but you reckon that there are probably enough pages for this book to contain 3 spells.
Okay. Sweet. I'm just going to look at the guys and go, "The rich boys are rolling in it again."
Can you please keep the voice down? I'm trying to concentrate over here.
I'll concentrate on this then, and I'll give her the book and the rune dagger.
Cool. So the book, being as it is a magical book, does set off detect magic. The dagger doesn't. The dagger is in fact mundane. It is just quite valuable.
This dagger is more cosmetic. Was that all that you found?
Oh, we found this really funky book that I want to learn from.
Well, that definitely has some arcane energies coursing through those pages. Anything else?
Yeah, I think that was it, really.
So
Anything else magical from there?
Okay, I won't say any more.
so which thing
Oh, no,
did? Oh, go on.
I've got a handy necklace. You've given you that. Given you the ruined dagger. Got gems.
Did you take enough notes?
Yeah, and we've got the dodgy grimoire as well.
Yeah. There was also something else.
What's there?
So
I'm going to have it in my hands anyway.
You mean the jar with the black liquid in it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give you that
that's
as well.
magic.
There you go.
Okay, right. So, I'm going to be here for a while. If people want to spend time patching themselves up and healing Buster and things. So, this tarnished crown. First off,
you starting with the crown? Okay.
Yep.
So, I will read it out loud and then I will make it visible to you. So, this is the Crown of Worms. It is a wondrous item, very rare, requires attunement. So, this is a tarnished silver crown, and as it revealed itself to you, it is clearly a quite unpleasant artifact. What you notice is that when you hold it in your hands, you can see and feel spectral worms and maggots crawling all over it.
Worms in that sense, right? Okay.
Yep. And yeah, you can. What you learn from identifying it is that those things would not be visible to anybody who looked at it, but anyone who is attuned to it and wearing it would be aware of their presence. However, it does have some beneficial effects. It grants advantage on saving throws against being frightened, and once per day it allows the wearer to cast the spell Dominate Person with a spell save DC of 18.
Yeah. When I first wrote it, I thought when you said worms, I put WYR. So I thought
not those kind of worms. There we go. I haven't got a picture of it yet, but that is the description.
Okay.
So it's kind of horrible, but does have a use.
Yeah, I suppose if after a while of just seeing all of those things around you, a normal thing going boo doesn't have the same impact. Yeah, okay, that's kind of disturbing. I don't know who they were beseeching for boons, but that's weird. Next, I will go for the. Let's go through here. So then it is the signet ring.
Okay. So. This is the royal signet of the Withered King. It is a ring. It is rare. Requires attunement by a spellcaster. It is a heavy obsidian ring with the kingdom's long-forgotten sigil carved into it. It adds +1 to spell attack rolls and save DCs.
Well, this seems to impart some of the authority of the lineage behind it. Interesting. And next one is the foreign coins.
Okay, so there is some manner of curse upon them.
Yeah. Okay. Carrot, I would recommend we potentially leave these coins here. They seem to be cursed. I think having these on our being may be detrimental.
Okie dokie, we can leave them here.
Unless we have a means to purify them, but I do not have that. Next would be the silver chalice.
Okay, so you concentrate on this one. It reveals its secrets to you. This is the Chalice of the Pale Court. It is a wondrous item, very rare, and it says it requires attunement. It does not require attunement. That's not how it works. So I don't know why I've written that. That's what happens when you use copy and paste. This is a silver chalice stained permanently black. Drinking fresh humanoid blood from it heals the drinker for 8d8 hit points. The blood to be drunk must come from a single donor, willing or otherwise, from a wound that caused at least 10 points of damage. Practically, you need to perform an attack against the blood donor. If you do less than 10 points of damage, you might need to hit them again. Blood loss to fill it causes 1 level of exhaustion to the donor. The blood must be spilled for this specific purpose, i.e. you can't collect it from the floor after you've had a battle.
Picking up a corpse and just ringing it into it. No.
Yeah, that won't work. The intent, you must intend for the blood that you spill to be used for that purpose. So it is quite unpleasant, but potentially quite useful.
Yes. This is interesting. For those that are willing to use them, it is quite dark magic on these some of these items.
I'm just going to look at Pontos and Bosta. See, is this something you guys fancy?
You could try it out right now if you like.
Well, I mean, worst case, due to their unique nature, I'm sure if we went to our that magical shop, if we could summon the door, we could probably make some good coin there, or at least get them to owe us a favour. But that's so it's probably worth keeping hold of.
Okay, let's keep it then.
Yeah, and then going to on the other side, so the jar of black liquid.
Okay, that is a potion of greater invisibility.
Well, that's a lot less disturbing. Karuk, you might find use for this. Yeah, it only lasts for, I believe, it only lasts for a short duration, but while it is active, you remain unseen from most.
Okay, we got that potion of
Greater. Yeah, the difference is in normal invisibility. The moment you attack or do an action, you lose invisibility, but it lasts about an hour. Greater, I think, only lasts about a minute or 10 minutes, one of those. But you don't lose it when you do things.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. And then the book.
Yeah. So, Yorl looks at the book. I'm assuming Carrot warns her about the cleverly concealed poison needle.
I'm not a monster.
So this book is the Unhallowed Grimoire. It is bound in human skin. It contains the spells Dance Macabre, Circle of Death, and Finger of Death.
Dance Macabre. What was it? Dance Macabre.
Hold on, I will copy it into the chat.
Circle of Death.
So it is a necromantic tome. Put in the romantic into necromantic.
Oh yes. That's one of the best lovers in sorcery are necromancers. Carrot. These are very powerful necromantic spells in these tomes, in these pages here.
Excellent.
Yeah, I doubt that you have the depth of understanding to move the weave to be able to cast these sort of things.
No, that's unfortunate. Can you? Do you want them? Go on, take them, learn them.
Oh, I would certainly be interested in reading them to understand how they do it, how these function, if nothing else, to learn how to combat them. Honest.
You can always learn how to cast them.
That would be part, by studying them to understand them. That would involve learning them in their essence.
Ooh, fantastic! I say, go for it. Learn these spells. They can only help us.
Certainly. When I get a chance, I can start my studies transposing them. It might take me a few days to just even get the basic understanding of these. These are quite advanced spells.
They sound pretty awesome to me. Alright, cool. I think we've looted this place to death. I don't think there's much more in here. What's that? You guys feeling better now? Are you up and about?
I am on my last legs still, and I'm not daring to come close in case I take 1 point of damage.
Um,
Yeah,
Well,
let's say Bostra is awake now because it's probably been a couple of hours. You would no longer be concentrating. We no longer need the stable marker. You are on 1 hit point until you either rest or receive some healing.
why does he wake up next to a carrion crawler? It's just weird. Left out there alone. We have an option. I mean, we're not too far from the surface. We did come down here to retrieve Deep back to his throne room. I'm sure a banquet and some fine wine would be waiting for us.
Are you sure? Have you been to Pentegarn before? You remember anything like that happening last time?
No, I've never been to Pentegarn, I'm afraid.
Oh,
I'm just
sorry. I thought you were someone else for a second.
I would assume if you're the Lord, if you're coming back there, they would be happy that you're back. They seem quite concerned.
Well, they'll be happy that they don't have to take charge, I expect.
Well, if we're not expecting suitable food and rest there, I can help now if people want to.
I'm sure we'll get fed. It's just, they won't be very gracious about it. They never are.
Dwarves, I've heard stories. It's my first time really experiencing dwarf culture firsthand. Shall we go up?
Yeah, go for it. Want us, and do you want to lead the way, tanky boy?
You want me to lead the way?
Yeah.
I have 14 health.
Oh, you're on.
Don't worry,
14.
I'm barely higher than you are.
I'm alright. I'm
So-
alright. I'm sore, but I'm not that bad.
Well, like I said, do I remember this correctly? That basically this leads to the entrance by the throne room.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing in between. Okay, that's all right.
I'll go and scout ahead.
Yeah, you go do
Being
that.
stealthy.
Yeah, give us a stealth roll.
Use your potion up.
No, that's for killing fiery people.
Can you elaborate on that one a little bit more, please?
Oh, no, today I'm gone. You
Yeah.
can't see me.
1 minute you see Karuk, the next minute only shadows. Kellogg can't see anything because he can't see in the dark. Deep helpfully holds on to his wing and kind of pulls him gently up the slope back towards the secret door behind the throne. Do you leave the remains of Borin down here?
Who?
Yes.
I'll take that as a yes.
Wow.
Wait, Borin's dead. Is he dead?
He's dead.
Oh.
No.
Well, he's as dead as you can be in Dungeons and Dragons.
So I guess he's never coming back.
Well, I don't know. If you're watching this, Michael, then sorry, Borin's dead. But if you want to come back, I'm sure we can resurrect him. Give us a comment.
There are spells to bring people back, so
There
that's
are.
not a problem.
There is more than one way to bring back a dead character. This may be because somebody needed to resolve a thing, which may become clear. Anyway, you find your way back to the throne room.
Chew bacon!
Yeah. So, You find yourselves back in the magnificent stone throne room. I'm going to change the music because we don't need ambient horror anymore. Let's have some fantasy adventure music. And hope that it's not
Okay.
inappropriately cheerful.
Okay, I've
That'll
just
do.
quickly scanned. I've just quickly scanned through and read what those 3 spells do. Oh,
Yeah, one of them's basically like a fireball of undeath. The last one is the most exciting.
yeah, well, yeah, and then Darth Macabre is like, oh, if how to have minions in one easy lesson.
Cool.
Yes, you find yourselves back in the throne room, which kind of doubles as a forge as well, because you know dwarves like doing forging stuff.
John.
Yes.
You just said like the middle one of those 3 spells is like a necromantic fireball.
Sort of, yeah. Ish.
You do realise it has a 60-foot radius.
Oh, does it? Oh well.
Cool.
Someone will have fun with that.
Hey, right. That's how you get friendly fire, because you got no fucking choice.
Yeah, when I say someone will have fun with that, it may be me.
Dodge.
Yeah, you find your way back to the throne room. You see Char, Margot, and Rentaro, thick as thieves in one corner, deliberating. You see Chewbacon and Pentegarn's head retainer, the guy who seems to be somewhat obsessed with using different kinds of rock for cleaning the derriere. And oh, wait a minute, I forgot to bring Deep out. I better get him.
Here's the king.
He is the king, which kind of means chief engineer in dwarf. So copy. Paste. Here he is. So King Deep comes out and says, he claps his hands. Hey, can we get some service? Bring food and drink for my friends. And he kind of walks somewhat unsteadily towards the throne and kind of plops down into it. God damn it. This kingdom's been here for like 800 years and we haven't got any damn cushions.
Do you have anything that is gluten free and maybe something light to drink, please? That'd be very pleasant.
He says, I think we got some mead.
That'll do, I guess. So don't want to be too much of an inconvenience.
Yeah, it's mead or porter. And yeah, they start bringing out coarse black bread, black beer, some rather pokey mead, which is probably the closest thing they have here to wine. And you can't imagine where they keep the bees in this rather dim and dark country. But they must come from somewhere to make mead. Yeah, food and drink come out, some kind of stew, a bit like a hunter's stew, like bigos sort of thing, which is like 17 different kinds of pork and cabbage, pickled cabbage, and it's really tasty, really hearty. So you all eat, drink, and feel more like yourselves. You can immediately take a short rest at the very least.
Cool.
You don't appear to be in terrible danger at the moment, so you can probably get away with that. If you want, you can go and have a long rest, or we can,
I think long rest sounds great.
Cool. So if you want, you can just skip the short rest and go straight for a long rest. Deep commands that sleeping quarters be made available to you. None of the guest quarters are particularly luxurious, considering that this is effectively a royal palace. They are all carved out of stone, and the beds are not particularly comfortable, but they will suffice. They are good enough for you to be able to take a long rest in.
Excellent. I will spend some of the evening once I'm up into my room, starting to look through this grimoire, just trying to transpose some of these spells. I'm just reading through just to remember how I do that. Each of these spells must be a level 3. I've got spellbook copy of spell. It's 2 hours for each level. Right. Okay. So I'm only really going to be able to get a couple of hours into one of these spells to begin with.
Cool. So, would you mind keeping a little bit of a track of your progress with that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you please... I tell you what. I haven't made you visible, Kevin. Sorry. That does mean, though, that I can actually change the chat channel without messing anything up.
I turned my camera off, so it won't.
Yeah. So, not the end of the world. So I'm the only one showing my face today, but it's my own fault.
Okay. Yeah. I'm keeping a track on how hours studying the first of these spells.
I have sent you a message on Discord.
Okay, let's see what. Right, who do you want me to stab now, O Master? Okay, right. Right, and you want me to kill this person? Okay. Right. I stabbed them squarely in the back. Right.
So we'll see. So Pontus, Ostan, Quarlark, and Euro. How you found Pontus? You've been here before. How you found Pentegarn? I'm a knight commander here. Trying to remember where you were, Pontus.
What was that? Sorry, mate.
Can't remember if you were given a title here in Pentegarn.
Oh, was I given a title? I think it was like Handsome Devil or something.
I think weren't you all just Knights of Pentegarn?
I think you guys were.
I'm calling myself Knight Commander.
Yeah, Charles was a knight of Pentegarn.
Cool. Anyway. So these chests that are lying around, are they open? Are they closed?
Right, 1 second. Sorry, I'll be back with you in 1 sec.
Yeah, I've got to find out what I've got to do with his body now. Sorry.
Pass the body around.
Is it a big body or a little body?
Oh, this is what some of this I'm trying to find out myself.
Is that a female body? Oh, sorry, wrong character. just asking.
I think that's if you multi-class a bard and a necromancer. I think.
Well, I've had an idea for my next character.
Oh God.
A tank mage.
Oh That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, I'm being sensible.
A tank mage can be done, but yes.
With maybe wild magic or something, just to make it really.
Oh, sorcerer then.
That might be cool.
Right. Okay. So, okay. I think the body. Right. Yeah. Okay. So the body fits in there. That's fine.
Very good. Okay. The chests. Did Carrick ask about the chests? Sorry. Did you ask, Chris?
Just asking if they were opened or closed.
Okay. Well. So this one here is kind of more like. I'm not sure. These are kind of like almost more like anvils than chests, but they're kind of made of solid metal. They're for hammering things on.
All right, no worries. I'll say so. Now we've sorted that out and we've got deep back. What's the plan?
Well,
Yeah, you guys never explained why you came here. Not that I'm grateful that you did, though.
yeah. We seem to be caught up in some divine prophecy. I believe is the easiest way to describe it.
Divine prophecy.
Yeah, and if in this opportunity, Quelloc can sort of regale Char can go through the whole story of the 9 angels.
Cool. Yeah, between you, you managed to fill in deep. I shall give
Giggity.
a giggity. So you relate the prophecy of 9 angels to deep. And if you recall, you were sent basically to create a party of 9. Because there needed to be 9 heroes to fulfill the celestial prophecy of the 9 angels, or so you were told by Remiel, the angel of healing, when you met her in the on the outskirts of Neverwinter. Char thought that Deep was probably one of the 9 heroes.
Well, based on his deep connection with a whole different plane, he's someone very unique and special to this whole group, really. And yeah, sort of the rest of you've all had connections. It seems almost fate has woven us together in some way.
Indeed.
So as you converse, sorry, go on, Chris. I'll jump in a minute.
It sounds like there might be some celestial or demon god that we might have to kill. I like killing gods. I like killing gods.
So as you talk about the prophecy of 9 angels and the 9 foretold heroes, who should appear in a flash of celestial brightness, but the great big angelic what's her face herself, Remiel, the angel of healing.
Oh, it's too late. We've just healed.
Huzzah! She seems to say, appearing with her staff of Caduceus style thing in one hand and a weapon in the other. Just kind of not very well depicted in this picture, because in the best traditions of AI art, it doesn't know what it is. But anyway, she appears and says, "Behold, adventurers, I come to you from the celestial realms." Oh, it's dark in here. And it smells. Oh.
Let me see. Ooh. Shall we take a bath?
I mean, I'm sure I can put up with it for a minute. I see that you have recovered another hero for your party. It seems like you are very close to uniting the 9 heroes of prophecy.
Well, technically there are 10 of us here. Yoros says with a nod to Chewbacon.
Oh, I'm sorry. Quadrupeds are disqualified.
Yeah. Good job none of us is a centaur.
Indeed, because they couldn't be the hero either.
Racist.
Yes.
Now, perhaps it is time for us to talk more on the prophecy and how it relates to the 9 heroes. Each of the 9 heroes has a prophetic title, if you will, one whose the mythos around the 9 heroes has echoed around celestial spaces for some time, and there is even a song of the 9, although I'm not sure if I have it in me to try and sing it. But the 9 heroes each has a title. For example, one who appears to correspond to our friend Karamruk here is a rogue, and in the song of the 9 heroes, he is referred to as the Whisper in Crimson Veil. One who moves unseen, their blade and lies drawing blood and destiny alike.
What was that? The Whisper in Crimson, what was that?
The Whisper in Crimson Veil.
Okay.
Also, our friend here, Kellark, he appears to correspond to the Radiant Spear of the Dawn, a champion whose light cleaves the darkness, carrying the pride of the just. Kellark, I don't know, probably shows his guns and flaps his wings a bit.
His feathers probably fluff up a little bit as well.
One who does not appear to be with us. One whose identity is uncertain. The tongue of silver flame. Voice of truth and deceit alike, whose song stirs both hope and ruin. I'm not sure who that might be. Is there someone in your party who might fit that description? Anyway.
Tongue of silver flame?
We have a more pressing issue, though. The 4th hero, which I believe to be Char, the bound star of endless night, a soul chained to the infinite, wielding power not their own, yet shaping fate with it. That sounds just like a warlock to me. However, there is one hero which we seem to be having some trouble identifying. That would be the hunter at Twilight's Edge. Ever watchful between light and shadow, the arrow that chooses its own mark. Rather confusingly, there is great uncertainty. Of the 9 heroes, most seem to be clearly chosen by fate, but the 9th, The hunter at Twilight's Edge remains veiled. The prophecy wavers, shadowed by two paths. It names only a bow drawn in silence, a breath held on the cusp of dusk, and two souls walking in parallel. I believe the answer lies with one of the celestial relics, the ashen quiver of the host eternal. It fell with fire and fury from the heavens long ago during the Dawn Crusade. A meteor forged into the form of a celestial to strike at demonkind, struck the mortal world where the Anarok is now bare. It lays at the heart of a crater known as the Rift of the Fallen Sky. That place is scarred, barren, yes, but more than a desert. The sand
I'm definitely gonna have
remembers.
to listen.
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have to listen to this tomorrow
Yeah.
to get all of that.
yeah, I can give you some of the sorry, a bit exposition heavy.
No, it was just trying to keep up.
Yeah. But yes, a battlefield between heavens and horrors, paused in time, is within this crater in the desert, and there the ashen quiver waits among the remnants of those who fell there. If you find it, then the quiver may choose for itself who it believes is the hunter at Twilight's Edge. Remiel now looks from Margot to Boster, from one to the other. And if the prophecy must sharpen itself in blood to reveal the true path, then so be it, she says somewhat darkly. But yes, she has suggested a location for you.
Whereabouts is this desert again, please? Sorry.
Ah, well, let me see if I can show you on a map. So, 1 second. So, this map is jeffing massive. Somewhere on it is the thing that I am looking for. So I must make sure that I find it. There we go. Okay. So, I'll mark it on your map for you, she seems to say. So this is a map of the entire Sword Coast. Not the whole world.
No.
I couldn't find a decent hex map of the whole world. But here, where I am pinging, is Neverwinter.
See your ping.
Can you see the ping?
Yeah.
Again, please.
Might be on the wrong layer for your ping.
Let me try again. Oh, wait a
I
minute.
see it now.
Yep. Okay, so over here is the ping. But yes, she points out on a map of the Sword Coast the Anarok Desert, which is quite far to the east.
Go this way.
But a bit further south. So
Over there.
I wish I could make the pings bigger, but it's such a big map. So it is quite a long way away. But Remiel says, although it is a vast distance, I assume that you have ways of travelling that other than just walking.
We have some means of transport. I'm sure we can look at options. But anyway, about those titles.
Yes, I did not tell you all of them. There are still a couple more to go. Would you like to hear them?
Yeah.
Very well. One is named The Echo in the Blackened Flame. Silent as ash, moving where light cannot, the blade born of stillness. She looks over at Rentaro when she says this. And this one, it cannot be a coincidence. Yorl, does your line contain any profits, I wonder? For one of the titles is The Strandweaver of the Veil. One who binds the threads of war and weave, both beautiful and terrible to behold.
Was that Strandweaver of the Veil? Was that, or
Yep,
or the
The
Weave?
Strandweaver of the Veil.
Yeah. Maybe it was destiny for me to join you guys after all. I mean, where would you be without some of my arcane prowess?
Probably right where we are, to be.
There are but two more. One, the Iron Tide Unbroken. A mortal fortress, resolute as the sea, against which ruin itself may break. Who do you think that might be?
Well, it sounds like Pontos.
Yep, good. And the final title I have, the last light beneath the ashes, keeper of hope when all else is lost, the spark that rekindles the fallen flame.
Was that last light beneath the ashes? Was that
The last light beneath the ashes. And I can. Have you got all of those? Do you want me to put them in the chat for you?
Well, if you put them in the chat afterwards. So, what you're saying is that the Hunter at Twilight could be two of our party, and we still need to find who this Tongue of Silver Flame is before we can even begin this quest, which may be fatal for some of this party.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. Seems odd that we have collected everyone, but yet you say we're still missing. But has anyone got any ideas who this last person may be?
Hold on. There's one of them. Sorry, I'm just very quickly editing my notes for you a little bit. There we go.
I mean, do
actually,
any of you know anyone?
I'm going to make that into a handout. Actually, there we go.
Does any of you know who this Silver Tongue could be? I mean, Tongue of Silver Flame. I mean, the only flame we know is Char, but he already has a title. The Bound Star of Endless Night.
What was that?
What was that? Sorry.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah.
It was a bit distorted.
Yeah.
I think it was Jamie.
Oh, sorry. Did that come through? I was getting chats on Discord.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, definitely heard that. It sounded almost like Command and Conquer Russian.
It was.
Oh, that's kind of scary that I figured that out. comrade. Um, so, just to humour us for the moment, if we find this ninth member and we find this quiver in this hellscape of a desert you're referring to,
Hmm.
where would we then need to go to try and combat this demon devil army?
Oh, well, you need not try to do that until you have recovered all of the relics of the Nine Angels. You could,
Uh,
if you wish, split up and maybe, maybe some of you could go in search of one relic while the others go in search of another, if you wish. Or you can all go together.
I think potentially separating wouldn't be a bad thing. How do you feel about it?
Well, it's only you can decide what your parties will comprise of. However,
I'm gonna.
sorry, go on.
I was just saying, I'm just gonna look at Bosta, Pontos, Clark, and Euro, and just give them a little nod. Say, we've got this.
I'm just looking to see if I've got anything to help us get across the map a little bit quicker.
We've got a pig.
We do have a pig. Just curious, Remio, do you? Oh, I'm just making. Right. I do have means. Okay, that is fine. I have means and ways. I hadn't quite scrolled down on my spells far enough. It's going to be fun. But I believe I have means to get one of the parties to this location while the other party tries to get one of the other relics. That's not a problem.
Very well. So, however, one of our vacancies, shall we say, needs to be resolved one way or the other before you go in search of the others, I would think. So perhaps if you were to all travel to the Anarok, and when you know who the Hunter at the Edge of Twilight is, you can divide the party as you wish. Shall we have a little break?
Yeah.
Yeah, digest for a bit,
Oh,
and then
yeah, that's not a problem.
yeah, I can. She says, yes, and in a moment, if you wish, I can tell you more about the relics themselves. But well, we shall see.
Okay, more information, more lore
Yeah,
dump. Excellent.
or we can save that. You can, if you want, if you need to do any, it might be an idea to possibly do some shopping or preparation for travel, that sort of thing. So you don't have to have it all dumped on you at once. That wasn't necessarily my intention, but we'll work it out.
That's not a problem. I will update the spreadsheet with all of our loot, and we'll probably be selling it in a minute.
I think so.
I will. I'll get a drink and then I'll start doing all this.
Cool. Right. Catch you guys in about 10-ish. Probably about 9:30, maybe. Right.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
Catch you, man. Bye.
Okay, no worries. Right. Da. Who's laughing?
Me, sorry.
What on?
I play World of Warcraft and I got a guild chat on Discord. and me and one of my friends on there are just ripping into this woman who is really sweet, but she's just clueless. She posted a photo of herself, so we've just taken it and he's pasted his own face over her. So you've got this burly Croatian man with a big set of tits.
As you do.
As you do.
Okay, and then we have the Crown of Worms. And what was that? The Crown of Worms was very rare. Okay, so that's the loot updated. We have some cash. How much paper on that have I got? That's not good, that's not enough. Hopefully, if we can get to that desert, we can let your Buster do some proper ranger scouting and seeing what's ahead of us.
That'd be good.
How are you set up for any healing potions and the like?
I think I have some potions. I don't know what they do, but I have some potions.
Hopefully, if they say potions, healing, greater healing, things like that.
It just says potions, although potion is spelt wrong, so. It's just a pitten.
Pittons are a different thing. They're like they could well be in your pack for climbing and things.
Oh, okay. Oh, then I have no potions. Lovely.
Before we go, then let us purchase some potions.
Do I have any money?
We have a nice bit in the kitty.
Is it shareable, that money, then? Or is that just, I thought it was just whoever looted it?
We normally share it unless someone does something sneaky.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, there could be some people go, I'm going to try and pocket this when no one's looking. It's like, okay. But we're fairly honest on that side of things. I need to get some more magical ink and paper for because as a wizard, if you come across scrolls and spell books, I can add those spells to my own spell book, but you need to spend resources in magical inks and paper, transposing it across, and the bigger the spell, the more it costs and takes to do it. And so those 3 spells I found in that grimoire, they might take me a little bit of time.
Hello, I'm back.
Harold. Yeah, how are you kitted up for potions and stuff?
I've got a really cool potion of greater invisibility.
Yes, you do.
I'll probably need a couple.
I've got that spell prepared if you need it.
Probably do a couple of potions of greater healing or something.
Yeah, I was
Should
going
be
to say,
so.
and what I need is just some more ink and paper to transpose these spells. Right, because you're an arcane trickster, aren't you, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, and you can only learn certain spells, certain skills, can't you?
Yeah. So I'm alright with
Yeah.
not getting those spells. It's,
Yeah,
you know,
these 3 spells, it's a level 5, a level 6, and a level 7 spell.
ooh, very nice.
Mm-hmm. So, but it takes 2 hours per level to learn them, and 50 gold per level to learn them as well.
Quite a lot of gold.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what, yeah, barbarians, once they've got a big axe and a loincloth, they just build up the gold, where wizards are always poor.
Mm. There's my funky rogue can always acquire more gold.
But yeah, that circle of death, basically, but it's not a death save, it's a con save, I think it is. But people that fail take 8d6 damage. If you pass, you take half. But it's a 60-foot radius.
Ah, that's quite cool.
Yeah, like Fireball, I think it's a 20-foot radius.
There is, yeah. I can still dodge it though.
No, you can't.
Why? It's an area
Um,
effect.
Yeah, but I believe it specifically says if you are on a dexterity save,
Mm-hmm.
and this spell is a con save.
Let's hope John's not listening to this bit.
It's all recorded. Maybe John planned it this way.
Could be. Let's see.
But it's just like, yeah, see these necromantic spells? I'm just going to give these to you.
There's going to be a catch, though. There's always a catch.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't trust John. Well, it was fortunate that I had that wand of detect magic. Otherwise, we would have picked up 4 grand worth of cursed gold, and no one likes to pick up cursed coins.
Can't believe you. I can't believe you left it behind.
What are we going to do? Start basically distributing cursed money all around this land?
Well,
we could.
surely nothing bad could happen if you did that. Surely that. I mean, make a good film franchise, though.
As far as the loot here, we got a couple of older bits, guys, from some like tapestry, a birdcage, silk robes. These burial masks and this necklace with mummified hands and the bloodstained gems and the rune carved dagger. Are you happy to get rid of them, or do you want to keep any of those?
What does the mummified hand necklace do?
You put it around your neck and it's a statement.
That's some statement.
Yeah. But it wasn't magical that I detected. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, you might want to keep one of those jeweled burial masks as a souvenir. There's also that trapped chest. I haven't put it in the loot here. I wasn't sure if you wanted to keep that, Kalrook.
It could come in handy for something, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep the poison trap treasure chest.
Okay.
Add it to my bio.
Mm-hmm. So that's
everything else. If anyone wants it, they can have it. Otherwise, just split it. Or just keep it in the party loot.
Okay, so I'll just so the total of all of that. So I'll add it to the. We settle with that. That is. Oh, good God! Right. Okay. That is that. Okay, right. If we're going to last chance, I'm going to get rid of these items. Well,
If anyone else wants to.
I'll leave it for now because depends on what we can get for them. So we'll leave it at that for the moment.
Cool. Right, we've lost
Ryan can't
Ryan
make
for
it.
now.
Yeah.
But maybe he'll be back. He has had a call out. So yeah, so we will carry on without him for now. So Remiel pipes up and says, I feel like perhaps I have done too much talking. Maybe it is time for action, or at least a rest from intense and repetitive exposition. She doesn't say that bit. That was me. How about you see if you can recover the quiver, and then I'll tell you all about the other artifacts when you come back. Otherwise, it'll all be for nothing if you don't come back alive. What if you lost both rangers? Then we'd have to find another one.
I doubt that we'd lose both. So we'll play it by ear for now. I'm sure between the rest of us, we can carry them through if need be. But we just need to get ourselves prepared before we expedite ourselves over to the desert.
Very well. Have you any need of me? Any question? Any boon I might grant before I return to the celestial sphere?
I don't think we need any boon. We are more than capable. Well, I definitely am, if nothing else.
Yeah, I think we should be alright, unless you've got any funky, magical, celestial armor, or weapons, or slippers, or capes that you can maybe pass on to us all.
But we've been talking about recovering all the celestial artifacts. If I had any to spare, then... has he been listening?
Our colleague here is always on the interest of trying to increase his own personal collection. Pay him no mind.
Oh, understood. Very well. I shall return when I detect that you have need of me. Farewell. And she disappears in a flash of celestial brilliance, and leaves behind a lingering scent of hot metal and daffodils. I don't know.
Welsh. Right.
I live in Wales. My wife is very Welsh.
I'm not sure what to say to. She's very Welsh. Right. Well, I believe I have the means to get us into that area to start this, but I think it'd be beneficial for us to make sure we're properly stocked up. If it is a desert, food, water, supplies. We went for a town at the base of this mountain. I'm sure we can get what we need there.
Yeah, take 50 gold and just get supplies, water, whatever. And we can head out.
50 gold.
Plenty.
Okay, so just to fast track this bit, so if we go down to the town, John, are we able to sell these items that we do have?
What is it that you want to unload? Do you want to unload the...
Well, we'll start from the top here. So we've got some other items we picked up in the past. So we've got a large, well-made tapestry that's 500, a gold bird cage with electron filigree, which is we got two of those. We got two of those tapestries as well. They're both worth 250 each, or 500 each for the lot. 3 silk robes with gold embroidery, which is 250 as well. and a box of turquoise animal figurines, which is also worth 250. They're
Okay.
all the older bits.
Those things there. You approach some merchants in the city of Pentegarn, and they are quite interested in those things.
Okay,
Those
so
are
that's 2,000.
yeah, those are treasures from the south, which are in short supply up here. So I reckon you'll probably even actually get asking price for them because they're a bit provincial out here. They don't get a lot of finely made stuff. They've got lots of heavy, crude, kind of dwarven gear that comes down the mountain. So they don't have any nice, pretty things. So yes, you actually managed to sell those things without too much difficulty.
Okay. I think these other bits, it might be better if we waited till we were in somewhere like Neverwinter, where there's probably more of an interest for such historical and slightly more niche preferences.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
Okay. We still have in cash now over 24 grand, so we can get healing potions and things.
Cool, yeah, let's get a few, maybe a couple potions of greater healing each, and maybe a baby dragon egg, so I can have a baby dragon.
Baby dragon egg. Right, let me try and find my sane magical item prices document. What have I done with it? That'll be in Dungeons and Dragons. There it is. Okay, so you want some potions of healing.
Greater healing, please.
Yeah.
Well, we can look at how much for each of them and how many they've got. Because a regular potion of healing can still get someone up if they've been knocked out.
Yeah, that'd be true. Was that pun? Buster, did you say 4?
Sorry.
I think Buster's playing golf.
4!
So there are
Sorry.
4 grades of healing potion. Not all of them are available here. You can certainly get normal potions of healing which are common and potions of greater healing which are uncommon. Potions of superior healing, there is a chance, I would say. So, can somebody roll for the luck of the group?
Mine. I always get low rolls.
Who feels lucky?
Not me.
No, go on, Buster.
Come on, Buster, go on.
What do I have to roll?
Oh, roll us a d20. Okay,
That's not too bad.
that's not too bad, but I was after a particular number. So, they do not have any potions of superior healing, but you may buy potions of healing for 50 gold pieces each, and you can buy potions of greater healing for 150 gold pieces each. Potions of healing, they are in fairly ready supply, so probably enough for 5 each for the party, say. I seem to think that they're actually quite heavy. I think they're like £2 each or something, aren't they? Which is
Really?
or maybe no. I'm thinking of
well,
I'm thinking of rations. The rations are £2. It's £2 a day for rations.
yeah.
So,
A potion of greater healing is £half,
yeah,
which is still quite heavy.
yeah. So basic potion of healing, you can have enough for 5 each, or to top you up to 5 each. So that would be how many in the party? There's 5 in the party. I mean, the human playered ones anyway. So let's say
Yes,
that you
that's-
can have up to 25 normal potions
Yes,
of healing.
So that's maths. That's 1250. Yep.
Yep, and then let's see. The potions of greater healing are in far shorter supply, so there are. Going to somewhat randomize this. Oh, okay. So there are about 5 of those, so you can have one each.
Okay, so that's 5. So that's 750. My maths is right.
5 potions of healing.
Yeah, so each of you would have 5 normal potions of healing,
Yep.
and 1 potion of greater healing.
Okay, I will make adjustments to the kissy for that, and then would this city have any arcane shops to buy magical ink and paper, John?
Let's see.
Because
there are
this
definitely wizardy types here. Although
this is for me to transpose the spells into my book.
cool. So you need special. Is it special ink and paper, or is it just ink and paper?
It's a special magically infused ink and paper to write this all into your spell book.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So roll me a d20.
Mhm. Okay, so let's give this the old college try.
Yep. You do not find any magically infused ink or paper here. They tend. I'd say the magic users here tend to. They tend to do it differently. They have a more dwarfy way of doing magic. They paint runes
sorry,
in pig's blood or something.
Sorry, I'm going to use my inspiration and just try to see if I'm lucky.
Oh, okay.
Better but not great. I don't
Better
think
but
that's
not
enough
great.
still.
I was
No.
looking for more.
Yep, that's fine enough. I had to give it a try. This is what I miss about not being in the arcane studies area. Oh well, I'll have to slum it, I guess. I've got some, but I don't have necessarily enough for all of those spells. So maybe in the future. That's not a problem. Okay, is everyone? Have you got enough supplies? Are you all ready? Enough arrows?
Yeah, good to go.
Boston, do you have
Arrows.
enough arrows?
I've never actually checked my arrows. I've never really run out.
They should. It should be automatically deducting them every time you shoot. You
I've
have
got
not.
20.
I hope it is deducting them when you shoot. Hold on.
Do you have
Otherwise,
special magic arrows?
Probably.
oh,
How many arrows?
you've got 5 arrows out of 40.
Oh, it says 20 on my list.
What list would that be?
Well, the one that says arrows underneath quiver.
It might be more
Right.
character if you look in the side boxes.
So over here, look at the right-hand column, Jamie.
That's the weight, isn't it?
No, the right-hand column of the whole character sheet, not of your inventory boxes.
Oh, whole character sheet, right hand column. Okay.
You know, so it says short rest and long rest.
Yeah.
Underneath
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you have some resources. So we have. So you got.
You know what? I've never actually looked there before.
Good thing you
Okay,
didn't
yeah,
run
I
out of
need
arrows.
then.
So yeah, you've got
Mm.
5 arrows out of a possible 40. My general rule of thumb is that each character can carry 2 full quivers, and after that it becomes a bit uncomfortable because you've got arrows sticking out of everything. So obviously, if you have another means to carry arrows as well, like I don't know, a pocket dimension or something, or something like that, or like the saddlebags of a giant pig or something. There are places where you could top up your arrows from, but each character, if they're on foot, can only carry 2 full quivers, which which is basically 40 arrows. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that because that arrow thing there should actually correspond to this box up here, and for some reason they're not linked. So I will try and fix that and work out why it's doing that.
Every 20 arrows cost 1 gold.
Yeah.
So do you want 40 more arrows?
Is there any magic ones?
So here your chances of getting particularly posh magic arrows are fairly slim, but you can roll a dice and see how lucky you will be. Dwarves tend to favour crossbows because they are diminutive in stature, shall we say, which means that they prefer them over over bows. But if you are looking for magic magic arrows, come on brain, ammunition. Okay, did you give us a roll? Yeah, roll a d20 for me, Chris.
Oh, it's for Buster.
Oh, okay.
Me roll it.
Yeah, somebody roll a
Yep.
d20 for me. 16. Oh.
Chris, do you still have your quiver?
I think I do actually.
How many?
Probably use it.
Yeah, but it might be a way of holding some extra arrows for.
Oh, good point. Maybe have I got? Yeah, see, I don't usually use it. I've got 18 arrows and 19 bolts actually.
Okay, so the 18 arrows. So if we take, because Buster's currently got 5 in his quiver. If we take 2 of those, so you got 20, and then get you another 20, so you got 40 arrows, and Buster has 40 arrows.
Oh. Actually, so yeah, I'll take 2. That'll take me up to 20 normal arrows, but I've got 6 plus 1 arrows left as well. So I'll give them to Buster, but I can hold on to them, or you can just give them to him, or I can mix and match.
You have got 4 different kinds of ammunition, Chris. You've got 2 quiver. He's got 2 quivers of arrows. He's got 2 quivers of crossbow bolts as well.
I've
So
only got 1 quiver of crossbow. No, I haven't. I've got 2 here. Shadow bolts.
yeah, you've got hand crossbow bolts, which are quite small. Do you even use your hand crossbow anymore?
To be honest, not really. No.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of them. Do I disable?
No, you don't need to disable it. And what you want to do with that is leave them there for now, and I'll make them disappear if you like.
And then you said you got 6 plus 1
Plus
arrows.
1, yes.
Okay.
Which I don't use either, so I can give them to you, Buster.
Thank you.
So there are. They're not even all in the same shop, but there are a couple of specialist Fletchers in the city of Pentegarn, both at opposite ends of the city, and between them, they have a total of 13 plus 1 arrows, which you can purchase if you want for the incredibly reasonable price of 25 gold per arrow.
Every time we get stuffed. What does a +1 arrow even do anyway? Does this do a +1 more damage?
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit. And +1
plus
damage.
1 damage. Yeah. It doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, all those +1s add up. If you're firing +1 arrows from a +1 bow, then
take them. So then you've got with what Chris has given you as well. You'll have 19 of these +1 arrows.
I only miss.
You might not.
well, you're less likely to miss with an extra +1 to hit.
I'll delete them off my character sheet. I don't have them now.
A bit expensive though, isn't it? I don't know how much gold we've got. I've got 20 apparently.
We've got literally in petty cash we got 24 grand.
Oh, that's quite a lot then, actually.
Yeah. So plus those artistic items we got from the tombs, which are worth a bucket load once we get to a big city. So, okay, so
We'll find someone who likes horrible things.
Yeah, so we only need 2 quivers of arrows to give. Chris will have 40 arrows, and Boston will have 20 normal arrows, 20 plus 1 arrow, 19 plus 1 arrows. Yep. And then we've each got 5 regular and 1 greater healing potion. I will deduct all of that from the kitty afterwards. Keep a track of all of that. So, does anyone else need? Has everyone got enough food, water, provisions?
I've got rations, yeah.
How many?
Where are they? They've moved.
You have 10.
Okay. Well, if everyone is fully prepared, gather around in a circle, and fixing the location that got shown on the map into my mind, I will attempt to cast teleports.
Oh, hold on. Where are you teleporting?
To the desert, the Anarok Desert.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, exciting. Okay.
Or it's the only way we're going to get there in any sort of time frame.
Yeah. So, how do you get there? Teleport.
Yes.
Can you drop teleport in the chat?
I will do my best. Just where are you? And it's that one. No, it's not that one.
Oh, holy crap. Okay.
Yeah, the main bit is the welcome to Wizards. Basically, it's more the table in the top third.
Okay. So
I would imagine it's going to be description.
Yeah, the DM rolls D100 consults the table. Familiarity, mishap. That table is illegible in this current form. So what
I've got it. I've got it here. So on my pad here. So
yep. So yeah, you probably you have description, I reckon, don't you? So
yes, it's not going to be viewed once or seen casually. It's going to be so. Then it's DM rolls a D100, and we consult the table. So
okay,
you are in charge of our fates.
46.
Okay, that is similar area. So similar area. You and your group or the target object wind up in a different area than is visually that's visually or thematically similar to the target area. So we end up in a desert, just not the right one.
God. Okay. Excellent. I need to find another desert. So, I mean, Faerun kind of only has one big desert, but well, it's kind of it's very confusing, this map. Anyway, you find yourself in a desert.
Cool.
Right. Okay. There you go. We've now just got to find where this ruined shrine is and get this quiver. Not too difficult.
Piece of cake.
Yeah.
But for me, the whole picture's black.
Yeah.
That's because you're not on it yet.
Cool.
It is. What
There's
a
no
what a
place like
barren
home. There's no place like home.
what a barren, featureless expanse this is.
So I was trying to click his feet together. His heels. No place like.
Wait a minute, who am I missing?
Pontos.
Oh yeah,
Are you bringing in the pig as well?
There's no deep.
yeah. Where's Deep?
Thanks now. And a pig. We have fulfilled the prophecy.
Well, unless the pig is this silver-tongued from the titles.
No, Yorl, he's disqualified. He's not humanoid.
I say he is.
We could always transform him, perhaps. Could be the case that Chewbacca turns out to be a mysterious druid.
Hmm.
That's interesting. Druidess.
Okay, so.
Oh, wait a minute. There is a place party option now, which is brand new. I would have to designate you all as members of the party before I could do that, though. But yes.
Right, we I believe we're at the desert. Everything seemed to go quite successfully. I'm getting good at this. Teleporting. A bit of practice, and I'll be landing you right on top of it next time, I'm sure.
So
Can I do a stealth check?
you absolutely can. You are quite stealthy. What are you hiding from?
I want to go start scouting around,
Ah,
see if there's anything lurking potentially.
okay. Give us a perception roll then. Oh, that was quick. So, you do not notice any gribblies as yet.
As of yet. Come back this way. Can I do another perception check down this side?
You can, and then I will ask the rest of the party what they're doing while you're scouting about. You certainly do not notice any gribblies.
Well, in that case, gang, we seem to be perfectly safe.
See, what did I tell you? I've moved us thousands of miles instantly to where we need. I'm sure where we need to be is just over the next couple of Junes or something. We're practically there.
What happened the last time we used your teleport skill? I'm sure something dodgy like this happened.
Well, it wasn't teleport. It was a plane shift. There was a momentary blip where we went to the plane of fire for a moment, but it was all in control when we was trying to go to the Shadow Fae. Sure.
I'm just gonna have a little wander about.
Okay. So I have stop thinking out loud, John.
No, you carry on.
So
Keep holding yourself.
I'm having to rapidly do a thing. And doing things is very important.
I like doing things too.
Me too. Doing things is so
Things-
important.
Things and stuff.
Okay, and I must also oh cool, it is there. Okay.
So, while I'm waiting for them to all find out where we need to head off, I'm going to just be using this little recess area to just move some of the ground using some of my magic to just make a somewhere comfortable to sit down on.
Sensible.
I'm just wondering about not getting too far away.
So the ground begins to rumble a little bit.
Can I quickly do a perception check?
You can do a perception check.
Why is that different now?
Did you click anything?
Let's just click the perception then.
You seem to have it on rolling with advantage when you didn't before.
Oh.
But you take the first one, it's still 25.
Yeah. Normally we take the one on the left. It is the default option. Right. I'm trying to quickly set up a thing.
Have I perceived something then?
It's more that the party is not where I expected them to be, and so
Well, you rolled bad. If you'd rolled decent for me, John.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
I mean, that was the only way I could see us getting that across there in any time.
I wasn't expecting you to go directly there, though. I thought you were going to try and unload your deeply unpleasant treasures as well.
That involved going to Neverwinter, and it's just a detour.
Ah, but you did mention going to another shop earlier.
Yes, true.
I feel like there's a whole host of like city content we just skipped.
No, it says a demonic shop we have potential access to where we could sell those those burial masks and that lot, which they probably take those things.
Teleport us back. Go on. See if we end up close.
But we are close.
You're here now. Might as well go with it. You're somewhere now.
We could be somewhere near. We could be miles away.
No, we're not. I was clearly shown where it was on the map, and I've been able to force my will to move us through the weave to this location. I am sure it's not far away. If you just find it for us.
Okay, somebody roll me 3d6, please.
Go on, Chris.
Okay, dokie.
How many enemies are we going to get now?
Oh, not enough.
12! That's plenty.
Not enough.
I don't know. Depends what you want to do with them.
Make friends and hug them and make them cool and let them be our pets. We've got little pet familiars that we can go and fight for. That sounds like a plan.
Sure. Okay. The ground begins to rumble, and bursting from the sand, as if there are lots of them beneath your very feet, because lots of them there are. Suddenly, large insectoid creatures start to push their way up above the sand, and they would like to have you for lunch. In every possible meaning of the word. Z. Right, I'm glad you rolled a good few, because these guys are a little bit underpowered for your purposes.
They can still hurt.
Well, let's roll for initiative.
Dun, 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 dun.
You may recognise these creatures. I'd be very surprised if you didn't.
I do, but not necessarily.
Yorl might not have come across anything like these.
Come on.
Well, especially the amount of those initiative rolls you roll there, John. Jesus.
Yeah. Lucky underground beasties.
Trixie Hobbs. Right,
Trixie little hobbitses.
Pontus. You can have that. Go, Pontus.
Mine's roll.
Oh, dramatic symphonic
goes.
music. Let's have some dramatic symphonic music. Oh, that's quite dramatic. That music says loading screen to me. So, who have we got? We have got Kararuk, Boster, Pontos, Yorl. Who am I missing?
That's it, really. Well, that's the four of us tonight.
Ah. I shall roll initiative for Deep and Kalark, and you guys can tell me what you want them to do. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, oh bloody hell. Okay, I need to get all the other... This is what happens when you bring back retired heroes. Sometimes, in this case, from the dead. Okay. So, they're all in there, I think. Let's see if I can send that to the back. There we go. The first of these creatures bursts up above the sand and makes its way towards the party. Sorry, this was a bit of a thrown together encounter. It moves between the escarpments and finds itself next to Rentaro, who it tries to bite. It misses. We move on to this one here, who is going to squidge between these two, and he's going to come over and see if he can take himself a big bite of bacon. I will will try and move with alacrity. Oh, wow. Got a hit. Right, on to Kararuk. Do a thing.
Cool.
They die now.
Yeah, I'm going to go up to this one. I'm going to give it a little tickle. Where's it? And I don't get any coolness. Standard attack.
Oh,
Sneak attack.
you're going to ask me the question.
Nah. But are they fire beast?
That was the question I meant. They are not fire-based.
Cool. I'm doing Booming Blade on this. Then I'm going to use my cunning action and disengage. So I've moved. What's that, 5? Doink.
Oh, bloody hell. Look at that. That is the wrong amount of damage. Which means I need to fix it. Oh no, wait a minute. That was the attack roll and that's the damage roll. That is fine. It is fine. Calm down, John. Calm down.
And I'm going to move up here. Doink.
Cool. You disengage.
I did, and it's got Booming
You
Blade on it.
peg it away. Cool. Gotcha. Okay. We move on to Rentaro. Who...
Punch them.
Yeah. He is very likely to do that. I do not have any scripted attacks for him, so I'm going to have to do it all off the character sheet. So he is going to do some monk unarmed punches. Let's immediately go for a flurry of blows. Excuse me. So, flurry of blows. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
So he's got 4 attacks.
Yeah. So he is going to do 4 punches. I mean, he's going to take them one at a time, obviously. So 21. That is a hit for 6. 23. That's a hit for 12. 21, that is a hit for another 6. And then 23, a hit for 14. The Ankeg, nearly all of its kind of carapace and chitinous exoskeleton, you can barely see a bit of it that doesn't have a crack in it. And it looks like it's kind of quivering and barely holding on to life.
When you start seeing monks when they get multiple attacks like that, all I can just think is like Fist of the North Star, and it's like, dead.
Oh, I never saw the TV series, but the OAV, you know, like the 90-odd minute movie. That was the first anime that I actually saw, and I was horribly mentally scarred, I think, by the scene where is it Shin?
It's been a long time since I've watched.
The guy pokes his finger into Ken and kind of gives it a twist and pulls it out again, and it's just like real video nasty type stuff. And yeah. Anyway, Kellark is next to act. What do you guys want him to do? What do you think Aidan would make him do? He should have had a long rest. He has not had a long rest. I shall give him a long rest.
He would probably... I'm going to guess that one to the north, just to try and intercept it.
Cool. Okay, he flaps his way over there. He would probably use Grim Harvest. So he pulls out Grim Harvest, swings it towards the Ankeg. I've just named it, but so he hits for 21 points of damage. The thing is bloodied straight away. He must have 2 attacks. Does he have 2 attacks?
Yep, paladins have 2.
He does that a second time. And it is sorely wounded. He is going to do a divine smite or some kind of smite. How does
So,
smites
yeah,
work?
if it's the basic one, it's one spell slot and it's 2d8 damage.
2d8. Yep. So 2d8, 10 points of damage. First kill to Kalark. We move on to Boster, who was running around quite stealthily, but I think the tremor sense would probably have given you away, so I think we're going to say that you are not stealthed anymore.
Okay. Can I use favoured enemy, or are they not beasts?
Let's see, let me find out what they are. Are they beasts? They are not beasts.
I'm assuming they're not fiends either.
They are not fiends.
Okay, then screw that. I can only attack.
Well, you could do a hunter's mark first as a bonus action, so all your attacks do more damage.
It's only to one person though.
Yeah, but then if it dies, then as a bonus action, you can move it to another target.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll do Hunter's Mark on this one. Cast. Yeah, cast. Knit. Level 1, I guess. Yeah. And
Cool.
then I'm going to attack with my oath bow.
You are currently at point blank range. You can do that, but you will have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay. Instead then,
You can still use Hunter's Mark with other weapons though, so you could use your short sword instead, and you would still get
Okay.
the Hunter's Mark damage, I think.
Yep.
Mark here.
Oh my goodness!
Oh dear.
Has anyone got a inspiration to just help Buster?
Give me 1 second.
I don't think I'm destined to even land a hit this game.
You have definitely got the blessing of Char.
Boster actually has an inspiration point of his own, so do you want to use your inspiration and have another go?
Yeah, okay. What's my inspiration?
Basically, it just means that you get to re-roll.
You have a reroll.
Yeah, just do another attack basically in place of that
Okay.
one.
That never happened.
Yeah, that never happened. Rewind time.
I'm going through it. Hunter's Mark, yes. Submit.
Much better.
That's better.
I mean, roll the lowest possible damage, but almost.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's a crit as well.
I-
Not 20.
yeah. How many attacks does Boster have? He's like he's a level 15 ranger, so he must have at least 2. So I think
Yeah, I got 2.
yeah. Okay, let's have another attack then. Assuming that you want to do another attack.
Yeah.
Oh my good god.
Oh
Okay.
man.
At least I'm not hurting myself.
As a free action, your opponent may immediately make one melee attack with advantage against you as a reaction. Oh, I'm sorry, Boster.
Oh, actually though, I do have. Where is it? Oh, that's me reacting to them. Never mind. Are they considered a large creature?
These are large creatures.
Oh, okay. Hopefully they miss. Maybe not.
So, you are grappled. You are held in the creature's jaws. So you can't move. Your movement has become 0. So if you have, and you've used a bonus action, so I'm afraid that's it for Boster. Bad luck. On to Char. I don't know whether you have control of Char. Do you? Do you have control of Char?
No, I don't.
Would you like to?
Yeah, just bring back the good old days of rolling ones.
Yeah. Now you're going to see what proper, the proper blessings of Char look like.
He's going to go to there, and he's going to, since Rentaro did all the work, be rude not to.
Go and steal a kill.
So, no, we won't bother with that. Okay, so that's that one out of the way. Just get that cleared. So then that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to try and shoot at the one that's got the kitty in its mouth with another agonizing bolt.
Cool.
Drop it. No, drop. Spread it out. And
you must have at least 3 of those. I don't know how many you get at level 15.
It's 3. It's about 17 or 18 where it goes to the 4. Okay, well, that's all he can do. Is just literally finger gunning through, just trying to take stuff out with him.
Cool. We just lost Chris. Don't know what happened there. Hopefully he'll be back. I shall move on to Ankeg number 12, who I mean, he's just going to move to the closest enemy, which unfortunately is Boster. So now there's going to be 2 Ankegs trying to
just fighting over the food.
Yeah, fighting over the food. If someone's grappled, is it advantaged to attack them?
No, it's just it's disadvantage for the grappled person to attack anyone other than the person grappling him.
Yeah.
And their speed 0.
Okay. Ah, he missed. The other Ankeg was making it hard for him.
Oh, lost that. Yep.
Because I have that.
Oh, you can use your reaction to attack that creature immediately after its attack, provided that you can see the creature. You can see this guy. You can attack him if you want. So
I have a disadvantage because I'm grappled, yeah?
Afraid so.
Yes.
But,
Okay, so
but at least you get a free attack.
short sword, that one. Disadvantage. Next.
Yay!
I've missed then.
No, you got him, so that is all good.
So Ankeg number 6 is going to try and bite deep. Oh,
Hi, Chris.
that was quick. He misses. We move on to Pontos. I'm sure Pontos would lay some smackery.
First things first, he'll jump onto his faithful steed. And then grabbing his...
Hello.
Brother, my internet went down.
The great hammer, the flaming great hammer. He's going to whack-a-mole this one.
The Flame Hammer of Doom.
And we'll do that two-handed. And he liked that so much, he's going to do that again.
Yep. And he definitely has advantage. I think he would have had advantage anyway, because mounted, he gets like a advantage
It's
over
a-
anyone who isn't mounted, I think.
No, it's a smaller size than the mount. I think it is.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so that's that. I can't control Chew Bacon.
I can do something about that. Or I can just move him, but... there we go.
Okay, so just going to go to there. Chew Bacon will try and just tusk this one because he's there. Sadly, it's just a standard attack. But he still does good. And we'll do a second one. Good boy.
I think Pontos still has an attack left as well.
He does. And I'm going to go... We'll go for the same one just to try and clear it out. It's probably complete overkill. But we don't care because it's funny.
Excellent.
Good boy, Pontos. He's having fun.
Yeah. Margot, the resplendent Margot, flicks her hair off her shoulder and throws her cape over the same shoulder, pulls out her bow, spins around and looses an arrow towards Ankeg number 7, who is the one who's holding on to Boster. And this is clearly, she's just showing off as if to say, I'm the ranger, and yeah, I'm the best ranger around here. And she, oh, that's a crit.
It's a crit.
So she spins around, does 21 points of damage against that. That is an enormous overkill. That Ankeg dies and drops Pontos, not Pontos, Boster. Then she is going to fire another arrow at the other one, I guess, because, you know, that's how she rolls. Pew! So she launches an arrow at the other Ankeg for 11. Hits it between the eyes. It's not a, it's not a kill because it's too heavily armored. But she kind of goes pew pew, and yeah, and then she kind of blows her bow fingers, and we move on to Yorl.
Okay, so I do have an extra dice on top of this because of my wand.
Yeah, so give us an extra D8.
So it would be rude not to. For another cheeky 2.
Cool. Every little helps.
Yeah, and after that, she's going to bravely go over to here. And that is her turn, really.
Cool. So I wonder if we can finish this combat in a single round, or I'm not sure. The numbers are decreasing. However, that was Yorl. We move on to number 8, who is going to rush in and see what it can do to mess up Pontos' day. Pontos can choose whether this thing is going for the pig, but Pontos can choose whether it hits him or the pig.
Yeah, it'll go for him.
Okay. So
Leave the pig alone.
He tries to bite Pontos. He fails. We move on to the next one. This one is quite badly damaged. It is going to move after Kararuk because it's an animal intelligence. It doesn't really understand booming blades. So that is 3d8s of thunder damage, I think.
3d8s, is it? 14.
Okay, that is enough to finish it off. So as it moves forward towards Kararuk, it explodes, showering him with bits of chitin.
Back to the fist of the North Star. You're already dead.
Yeah. This one here has no reactions, but it can still move. It is going to move up behind Kellark, and it is going to try and do the chompies on him. Oh, it hits and it grapples. So we move on to Deep. Deep has the Thunder Hammer of House Pentegarn at his disposal, which is a powerful relic. That'll be under T for Thunder Hammer. He is not going to waste any time casting spells. He's just going to try and smack the guy with it. Is he going to manage it? Two-handed, gotta be. Blessed Strike, of course it is. Boom! So that is, he has bloodied it. Clerics only have one attack, don't they? So we'll leave it at that for him. We move on to Ankeg number 1, who moves in a little bit, tries to bite Pontos.
Mm-hmm.
And he does bite him. So basically Pontos is now being held between the jaws of two different Ankegs. This one here is going to move in towards the middle. He just comes around the other side. He is going to do an acid spray over here. So we have a 30-foot line going off like this. So that definitely gets Margot and Rentaro. Is that going to get Char as well? I think that might get Char as well. So can we have dexterity saves for... well, you can do one for Char and I will do the other two. Group check, dex save, DC 13.
Lucky boss.
Damage 14. There we go. Half on save. Ping. So Rentaro passes, Margot doesn't. Margot's too busy kind of
Showing off.
And she gets acid vomited onto her. Rentaro doesn't really care, he's already dead. And Char passes, so he only takes half damage, so he takes 7 points of damage. There we go. We are back round to the beginning of the round. Do you guys want to finish this one off since it's going by the numbers, or do you want to call it there for tonight?
I think we can knock this through quick.
Cool. Okay, on to you, Kararuk.
So, how high are these cliffs?
Let's call it 20 feet.
So can I do an acrobatic jump off these cliffs and still run up and attack this beastie?
I reckon you probably could. Give us an acrobatics check, and as long as you don't fluff it up. Okay, yeah, you leap off the cliff, you land, do a little bit of a roll, and then jump up, and then what?
Run up to it, attack it after my little funky somersault mid-air.
Shouting parkour.
Yeah, baby.
Parkour. You have advantage, which means that you can sneak attack.
Yay.
You can give him all the things.
Advantage. I like advantage. But you know what I like better than advantage? Sneak attack. Moving blade. Yeah, why not? Boom, 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 boom.
Ooh, down in one.
50 damage.
That's not bad. I like it when I get sneak attack. That's where all my points come from.
Right. Rentaro moves in next to his next to Deep, I nearly said his old pal Deep, but they could never have met. They could never have met because they were both played by the same player. Rentaro is going to obviously lay some smackery down. I don't know if he's even going to need to spend a key point, because if he hits with that first attack, which he does, he smashes it in the face, turns its head to pulp, and it is down in one. He has another attack left, so he turns on his heel, leaps towards this other one, does his second attack. He gets a hit from that one. That one might as well be turned into a flurry of blows, I think. So there's one, and there's another one. So those are those both hits? No, that's one hit, one miss. So he does 14 more points of damage. It is bloodied. Kills one, bloodies another. We move on to Kellark. What would Kellark do, everybody?
Probably just go down to that one that's by Rentaro. That's where all the they've messed up.
Cool. Okay, rushes over, swings the Grim Harvest. Yep, that one's dead. How much movement has he got left? 5,
He
10,
should have.
15.
His class is an extra cheeky 10 feet of speed.
So he can rush over to this one. He swings Grim Harvest. This one's holding Pontos. Okay. Why has he got a grapple marker on him? He's not grappled anymore. Okay, on to Boster.
Cool. I am going to move my hunter's mark from the dead one to the one here.
Yes.
Cool.
And that's been moved to there. I'm then going to use my short swords on the same one. And hunter's mark, yes.
Oh, there we go. That's a bit better.
Cool. And I've got a second attack, so I'm going to do the same again.
There we go.
That's how it should be done.
The redemption of Boster.
Does moving count as an action? Moving the hunter's mark count as an action?
That was a bonus action, so you can't do it
Fair
again
enough.
this turn. But
Yeah.
if there's anything left to kill at the end of next turn, then you'll be able to move it then.
Cool, I'm done then.
Cool. On to Char.
Okay. Come on. Right, stop lagging on me. Right, so go to there, and then he's going to start having fun. So we'll do this one. And we'll burn this one. Let him go. Let him go. Down. You don't know where he's been. Put the all down. Look. It's dirty. Dirty. No. the most accurate I've ever seen Char. He must have gone on some training montage while we weren't watching.
Even on
Yeah,
his bad
something
luck.
not right.
And then the last one, just that one, just to.
Soften him up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So who is next? Pontos is next. I mean, what can possibly stand up against a Pontos when he's in a mood?
Whether Pontos even has to do anything. True Bacon, Pontos going to have to get his hammer dirty.
I think Chew Bacon was mercifully leaving 1 hit point so that Pontos felt less inadequate.
Literally 1 hit point.
Literally 1.
Oh.
There we go.
Is there anything left alive?
I don't think so. Are there any Ankegs left in there? So somewhere in another desert, a much lower level party are currently being eaten alive by a variety of Gribblies intended by fate for a different adventuring party, whereas here, a load of very surprised Ankegs have all been sent in short order to meet their makers. Sometimes it is fun to have a battle that you are hopelessly overpowered for.
Yeah, it reminds us how far we've come.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
Let's in record time award some awards. So since so many of these are combat based, it's good that we actually managed to have a fight in the end.
Yeah.
Tactical genius. Anyone a tactical genius today?
I was going to say Carrot for figuring out those pegs.
Cool. Okay. Who gets the kill of the week?
Ooh.
Probably the exploding bug thing for moving.
Oh.
Well, that'd be a kill from the grave, wouldn't it?
Oh, it could be.
Pontos for 2 kills in a turn.
There, yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
Well, Margot did a good one.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. Because it was like, let me show you how to do it. Crit.
Yeah, I was like that couldn't. If I couldn't have, I couldn't have planned that. That just kind of went exactly how I wanted it to. Okay, kill steal award.
I've got a suspicion it might have.
I would have had those 2.
Or did Char kill still a few there?
He may well have done. Yeah. Okay, kill from the grave for Kararuk for using the booming blade.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have damage dealer. Who did the damage dealing? Oh, bloody hell. That's going to be Kararuk as well, isn't it? Because he did 50 in one go.
Yeah, you can't really argue with that one.
Okay, best supporting role.
Yorl for the teleporting.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, teleported to the wrong place though.
We don't know that. But we were told it's in a desert. Are you in a desert?
Yeah, I can't argue. We are in a desert. But we don't even know if it's the right planet, the right continent.
You have no faith in her ability. I have a cunning plan, my lord.
Who had a cunning plan today?
I'm going to say Boster for and this is not being nasty. Like, cause you're going in at a level 15 character that you're now sort of picking up to do the hunter's mark and moving it around and all that kind of stuff. Just to really start understanding how you work your character. Yeah, going in at level 15 is not easy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm getting better.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Might get unlucky rolls.
can't help that.
Yep. Who was the role player of the week?
Euro maybe for.
Yeah, you're all.
Yeah.
Okay, and my favourite one, the Whose Side You Want award. Don't think we probably get that one this week, sadly.
Can I nominate Boster's Bow?
Yeah, Boston's Oath Bow.
Yeah.
Doesn't like to follow its own oath, though.
Yeah, what you don't know is the oath was made by dogs.
And the Pincushion Award. Who got the shit kicked out of them the most?
I think Boster again.
Pontus took a couple of hits.
So, who got hit? Who got hit?
Well, if you go back to the map, because the characters were clean before this fight.
Ah.
I think only being Buster and Pontos got gripped and attacked. Everything else got just sort of one-shotted.
So, Boster took less than 20 points of damage. Rentaro took 7. Kellark took about 15. Pontos took about 12. So nobody got hurt much. Oh, Margot took 14 points of damage. So,
you said someone about 20, didn't you?
yeah, I think Boster probably got beaten up the most. He took 3 plus 4 is 7. He took 17 points of damage, so marginally, I think Boster was the pincushion.
No worries.
There we go. We have a full set of awards. Did we manage 2 weeks in a row? Is it a Christmas miracle?
See if we can make it 3 then.
Yeah, let's push the boat out and see if we can do 3 in a row. Thank you very much for joining us for the Order of Nine Angels. Hopefully catch some or all of you next week. Have a great week, everyone. See you then.
No worries. Catch you later.
Thank you. See you.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.